Let's do this. Let's do this. Hello, people. Me again. Another beautiful day. Yeah. Hope your five senses work. Hope your health and strength is good. What? On a Sunday. Now, until you Steam Deck fan, all forever getting spoiled, man. Anyway, Steam Deck Tribe, Steam Deck Nation, Steam Deck Universe, Steam Deck World, Steam Deck Legion, what's good? Steam Deck Mob, what's up? And the Steam Deck Squad. Look, you know, Neo fans is laughing at us right now. Is laughing at us right now. Remember, we were talking about the Steam Deck a whole lot, right? So, Returnal now, for smooth gaming on PC, Returnal needs 32 gigs of RAM. So the Neo fans is probably laughing at the Steam Deck fans like, aha! So, yeah, Returnal, you need 32 gigs of RAM on PC. 16 is recommended, but 32 for smooth gaming. Anyway, but to you Steam Deck fans though, you people are always getting spoiled, man. You're always getting spoiled. So let me get this straight. The Last of Us is coming to the Steam Deck. Last of Us on the Steam Deck, huh? Yeah. You Steam Deck fans are getting spoiled. I told you people that 2023 was going to be a good year for you. And all those updates are coming too. So yeah, get ready. So if you did your holiday shoppings and did you pick up those 400 gigs and 500 gigs SD cards, oh, they're going to come in handy with the games that's coming out in 2023. Yeah. 2023 is going to be good for video games. And Steam Deck fans is loving it, but Neo fans is like, aha, we got 32 and you don't. Anyway, listen to this, listen to this. It says here, where am I at? It says here, one of PlayStation's biggest exclusives confirmed for Steam Deck. It says here, one of PlayStation's biggest exclusive is coming to Steam Deck in 2023. You guys are getting spoiled. The Steam Deck is a pretty incredible device. Yeah, that's more like, and it's a powerhouse. Anyway, it allows you to take large chunk of your Steam library on the go. It's a pretty powerful device, so it can run some of the most modern games at decent settings. Of course, it has a limitation and won't be the best way to experience most games, but it does the job. It has a relatively short battery life. They always want to do that. They try to take shots at the battery life. Don't you know that listen up, comicbook.com. We're not, PC fans don't care about the battery life for the Steam Deck. We're not even worried about it. It's water under the bridge right now. Anyway, it says here, which can make it harder to play games for extended period of time. Really? Is that where we're going to it? Going with this now? First you're saying, first you use the word intuitive. Now you're still talking about the battery life, huh? Ah, boy. When will you people learn? Anyway, it says here, especially on planes or other long commute. Really. Anyway, it says here, however, it's still a great way to keep playing some of your favorite games. One of PlayStation's best game is coming to Steam Deck next year. Early this week, it's confirmed that The Last of Us Part 1 would arrive on PC on March 3rd, 2023. It was unknown whether it would work on Steam Deck, but Naughty Dog, Neil Druckmann, has come out and confirmed that the game indeed will support the Steam Deck. This isn't a huge surprise given pretty much all of the other PlayStation ports have supported Steam Deck thus far. However, this will be interesting tests for the Steam Deck compatibility given Part 1 was designed for PS5, meaning it will be more graphically intensive than the PS3 and PS4 version of the game. It's quite the looker already, so it would probably push the Steam Deck to its limit. That's what we got AMD for, FSR. It's not even a problem. Stop tripping. Anyway, it says here, The Last of Us Part 1 is also pretty cinematic games, so it's likely be best experienced from its comfort of your home. But there's still nothing wrong with trying it on the Steam Deck. Only time will tell just how well it actually works, but it ensures the game expands to a new audience beyond PlayStation and regular PC players, with the upcoming TV show along airing ahead of the PC release. The Last of Us will be more relevant than ever in 2023. And then it says here, The Last of Us Part 1 release on PC and Steam Deck on March 3rd, 2023. Are you going to try the game on Steam Deck? Let me know in the comments. First of all, when it comes to the Steam Deck ain't the Switch. It runs games better than the Switch. Let's just clear the air with that right now. The Steam Deck runs games better than the Switch. Remember that question I asked months ago, weeks ago, when I was saying, was it 1 gig of RAM for the OS, or is it 1 gig of RAM for the OS and 15 for game, or is it half a gig of RAM for the OS and 15 and a half for games? So when it comes to running games on the Steam Deck, that's not even a problem. That's not even an issue. And then you got that AMD with the FSR, and then you got NVIDIA with the DLSS support. So running games on the Steam Deck, it's not going to be a problem. So as far as The Last of Us is concerned, The Last of Us goes, it will fall in line just like the other PlayStation ports that came to the Steam Deck. So the Steam Deck is fully capable of running the games. Like Gabe Noel said, we could not find a game the Steam Deck could not run, and that was a shot at the entire handheld market to let them know that the Steam Deck was for real. So when it comes to running games on the Steam Deck, it's not even an issue. It is not an issue. The PlayStation uses 16 gigs of RAM. The Xbox Series X uses 16. And so does the Steam Deck. So the Steam Deck can run the games. The editor that wrote this article, he tried to take shots at the Steam Deck. But the Nintendo Switch has 4 gigs of RAM and can barely run games. 4. The Steam Deck has 16. Where the Switch has 4 gigs and you're probably using like half a gig or 1 gig for the OS and 3 for games. That's the Switch. The Steam Deck has 16. So we're talking like half a gig and like 15 and a half for games, or 1 gig and 15 for games. The Steam Deck doesn't have a problem running games. Okay, so this editor tried to make it look like the Steam Deck can't handle certain games. What Valve did with the Steam Deck too was expose a lot of people who don't understand tech. You know, who expose a lot of people. Some people are just they stuck to they stick to Windows and they never tried Linux. You know, they got their favorites. Me, I'm completely different. I use all 3: Mac, Linux, Windows. So I'm very diverse when it comes to all 3 of them. I know all 3 of them. So when it comes to video games now, I know it came down to, it didn't just come down to sales alone. Speeds, power, and performance. Power and specs matters in video games. And the Steam Deck is delivering. So for the editor to be taking shots, that shows me that he doesn't know too much about video games. Okay, so the Steam Deck can run games where the Switch can't, and it doesn't struggle to run games like the Nintendo Switch does. So the Steam Deck is the real deal, man. So of course, The Last of Us is going to be able to run on the Steam Deck. Then you throw AMD up in the mix with their latest FSR update. Whenever they decide to come out with the next one, it's going straight to the Steam Deck. So of course, Steam Deck is good. So anybody who thinks that the Steam Deck can't run today's games, they're in for a rude awakening. Okay, Valve did their homework, man, and they were when they made that statement, we could not find a game, I knew what time it was. So they changed the landscape as far as like gaming is concerned, man. And the Steam Deck is the truth, man. You know, you gotta have a powerful handheld to run video games now. Okay, a powerful handheld. You notice Valve only built one Steam Deck, right? They haven't even done a revision yet, and we're not even talking about the Steam Deck 2. I'm talking about a revision. They only made one Steam Deck and gave it to you in 3 different flavors: 64, 256, and 512. Nintendo made 4 Switches, and they're still struggling to run games, where the Steam Deck doesn't. So the Steam Deck is the real deal, man. So anybody who think the Steam Deck is just a pushover, they're in for a rude awakening, man. Because every game that's coming out that comes to Steam, as soon as it gets to Steam, the Steam Deck can run it. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, speed, power, and performance is the name of the game, man, when it comes to video games. That's how you get the best out of video games. Okay, speed, power, and performance. Okay, the video games is what pushes the computer industry. Pushes the tech industry. That's why these manufacturers, video card, motherboard, all the hard drive, memory, they always making new hardware to keep up with the demands of video games, man. So when Valve made the Steam Deck, man, they nailed it. They built it powerful to run today's game. So any game that comes out, as soon as it hits Steam, it's going straight to the Steam Deck. Remember that. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video for y'all to enjoy. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Or Dark Side. Peace.